I desire you. I write to you. I write for you.
What an incredible production. I'm interested in how the role and the production aesthetic was pitched to you and what it was that excited you.
It was never really pitched to me as such. It was something that I think it was always half in Jamie's mind to do something very stripped back, I think. His initial idea right at the beginning, about 3 years ago, was, well, let's not do a nose. And up until about 8 months ago, I was like, I bet you halfway through rehearsals we end up doing a nose. But the first day of rehearsals, we did it and we started working on it. I thought, this is really good. Anyway, I think the larger idea to have a very stripped back, non-naturalistic or realistic kind of aesthetic or set or kind of relationship with props and costume and all that kind of stuff, that all came from the idea to have no nose.
I tear up everything I ever wrote for you or about you.
It is a play about the power of words, set in a fictitious, strange, imagined world that Rostand cooked up, where words are almost superpowers in the mouths of those powerful and intelligent enough to wield them. If this play needs costume and set and a big feather in your cap and a big flouncy hat and huzzah and swash and buckle to make it work, then the words aren't doing any lifting, and they have to do the heavy lifting.
All I can say is, I want you, Roxanne.
As much as this is all stripped back, it is still the quintessential story of Cyrano, Roxanne and Christiane. These three people who suffer this loneliness, this objectification, this alienation from others, and it's heartbreakingly sad. And at the same time, what I think Martin Crimp has done so brilliantly is he's managed to retain the brilliant humour and comedy that Rostand had.
The script, my goodness, how much hard work / fun was it to learn and spar?
It was a lot of hard work to learn. It's not an easy one to learn for some reason. Doing rhyming couplets, which is very true to the original. The rhythm and the rhyme are very, very true to Rostand's original, and that was what Martin really held on to. I thought that would make it easier, but it actually, for some reason, made it harder. My understudy, Phil, was really good. He learned it about 4 weeks before I did, put me to shame completely, but there's still moments where I'm searching for a line. But I quite like that, because I think that makes it feel like I don't know what I'm going to say next.
And it felt so contemporary and relevant. And you say it was very close to the original, but yet you've got like your London vernaculars, and he's worked in a lot.
Well, it's a translation and it's an adaptation. I feel that why translate something as a 2019 or 2018 writer, as it was at the time, I guess, why translate something and try and pretend to be from a time gone by? How do you know what people really spoke like back then? Do you know what I mean? It's not playing down, it's not dumbing down, it's being true to what translation actually means. It's not just translation of language, it's translation of intention and translation of meaning. And that changes with time. And so I think what Martin Crimp has done brilliantly is, and I'd look at him and I'd talk to him and I would not have thought that he was there being the ambassador for the youth of London.
Yeah.
But he is. He just is. He has made this place so accessible to all people. You know, it's not just for young people, it's for everybody. If you like the classic telling of Cyrano, you're going to love this. But there are young people here now too who've never seen theatre before in their lives, and they're watching it, they're applauding, they're cheering, they're sort of coming along with us on this rhythmic and rhyming ride that we're on, and they feel like they own it.
This is going to be broadcast live by satellite to Picture House cinemas around the country, and in a way that's the kind of very ethos of the National, you know, like to get theatre to the masses and make it something accessible to many people, which a production like this is accessible to many people as well. What is your hope that someone will emerge from a cinema thinking or feeling?
From this show?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I hope they feel exhausted in a good way. I hope they don't just feel like they've been sitting there watching something they can switch off to. You can't switch off with this because it's too quick, it's too intense, it's too funny, it's too sad sometimes by turns in the flick of a switch or in the turn of a line. I think they'll come out having spent 2.5 hours considering issues such as objectification and body confidence and true love, big thing like that as well. But all those things don't really matter. I think those things they are what the play's about. It's not what we're trying to teach and anything like that. If you come and absorb the play and you can take away from it whatever you wish, but I hope they come out exhausted in a good way.
Thank you for watching Picture House Cinema's unique video content. Hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date with our movie news, cast and crew interviews, highlights, trailers, and lots more.